Enkosi kakhulu Phumilanga for that wonderful marimba set. I surely got in the mood with that one. Now we're about to cross over to the Sarah Batman District Municipality Executive Mayor, or Councillor Kunjuzwa Kekana, who will also give us a couple of words there. And then, after her, the Sarah Batman Music Association is back with a musical item.
Program Director, the Premier of the Eastern Cape, the Minister of Desrak, the MEC of Desrak, Chairperson of the Grahamstown Foundation Council, CEO of the National Arts Festival, all participants, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. The 47th National Arts Festival will take place in Makanda, formerly known as Grahamstown, from the 8th of July to the 18th of July, 2021. The national event, an iconic landmark in the annual district calendar, takes place amidst level 4 of the COVID-19 regulations. My first and foremost remarks are to mention that I am very impressed with the National Arts Festival organizers for their innovative efforts using hybrid technology to ensure that this important arts festival continues. This festival is highly important to the arts industry, especially during the economically challenging times we are in. The district municipality supports the National Arts Festival as we identified the event as one of the game changers in the local economic development strategy of the Makana economy and one of our icon tourism destination products. We will continue to do so and jealously hold hands with the management of the festival to sustain our support in growing the event to become a continental arts festival with international strong brand. The district municipality value the contribution that the festival is making in the socio-economic status of the district and an admiration of many in the country as a national event with a provincial footprint. With those few words, we again, as the community of the Sarah Baartman District Municipality, welcome the participants in both visual from and those who will participate physical. We will always continue to sensitize the organizers to apply caution as the high number of COVID-19 infections continue to rise. Let's therefore enjoy the 47th National Arts Festival. We are proud to host such an innovative event in our district, our province, and in our country. I thank you, Kunjuzwa Eunice Gegana.
Rineri papala hawela. Rineri papala mutu hawela. Rineri papala mutu hawela. Rineri papala mutu hawela. Rineri papala hawela. Rineri papala mutu hawela. Ari papala mutu hawela. Ari papala mutu hawela. Ari papala mutu hawela. Ari papala mutu hawela. Koloi ayeme. Koloi yatsamaya. Koloi ayeme. Koloi yatsamaya. Koloi ayeme. Koloi yatsamaya. Koloi ayeme. Koloi yatsamaya.
The Department of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture in the province has played a pivotal role in making this festival possible. And here to shed some light on that and the work that has gone in is the Honorable MEC Ufezeka Nkomonye. After that, we have an internationally acclaimed acapella group named as Legato, and they are from the city of Ikabeja. We can't wait for that.
Program Director, the National Arts Festival CEO, Ms. Monica Newton, the board chairperson, Mr. Ayanda Mjekula, our artists and everyone watching the festival through the length and breadth of this country and beyond, Bodani. We meet at a time when the President, His Excellency Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, has recently announced tighter restrictions on COVID-19 that saw us moving to adjusted alert level 4 of the lockdown. This means we had to go back to the drawing board and replan the whole festival. And instead of having some aspects of the festival physical and some virtual, we had to produce a 100% virtual festival, as gatherings have been prohibited amidst the rising numbers. Program Director, this was necessary to protect lives. But what brings me joy as the MEC of Arts and Culture in the province is that even with the festival taking place virtually, we are able to make sure that over 250 artists perform and sell their craft online during the course of the festival. Ms. Newton, the 2 million rand that we have put into the festival specifically for the Eastern Cape Showcase reaffirms our commitment to supporting the sector in moving from relief to recovery. I am particularly pleased with the work taking place in our theaters, that is the Nelson Mandela Bay Theatre Complex, as well as the Guild Theatre in East London, where we work with our artists in being recorded and packaged for this virtual platform. I'm talking about 64 participants in the 8 jazz groups in all our districts in the province, the 30 dancers of the Eastern Cape Ensemble that showcases the diversity of our province, as the groups are represented by the Khoi, Abesutu, Abathembu, Amabhaca, Amampondo, namaXhosa. Ndithetha ngesibhaca mna, imfene, umtshotsho, ndingabala kuse tatumjekula. The 32 artists that have been selected for the virtual art exhibition that is already up at the Unbrained means there is a lot that we can do to support the sector even during COVID-19. I have taken time to visit the Unbrained gallery, and I have seen the amount of work and the beauty of the work that is being portrayed or showcased in that art gallery. The materials used ranging from steel, clay, as well as leather, showcase and tell the different stories in our province. The pandemic has taught us that when you have lemons, you don't mourn, you make lemonade. And indeed, we are making strides to make sure that our artists live beyond COVID-19. The Eastern Cape is loud and proud on this year's festival program with 41 fringe productions and 18 Eastern Cape artists featuring on the curated program. There is a particular strong presence from women this year. Makhanda-based curator Zodwa Skei Tutani is presenting a performance that uses voices of women to retell history of the communities of Makhanda. The Gqeberha-based acapella group Sibane will be honoring us with music legends with their show, and Nomapotwe Mthimkhulu brings the Hope in Candlelight concert to the festival. Our jazz maestro Asanda Mqeki and Dumza Maswane will be joining the Standard Bank Jazz Festival lineup, and Tsepiso Nzayo bring us Sinolwimi comedy and isiXhosa stand-up comedy show. While it has not been possible to host the live experience planned, the response of audiences and artists to the format has been heartening and speaks well of the opportunities to grow and develop the experience in future years. The program includes over 200 shows and exhibitions from across the country and some international work too. Performances from our very own Makazole Folelo and Nating Mankai are sure to be keeping audience entertained. Over and above the performances, CEO, I am particularly looking forward to the Literature Festival. I have been very vocal in calling and encouraging a reading nation. And for me, the Literature Festival speaks volumes about what we are doing as the province to support reading, writing, and making education fashionable. I know that during the Lit Fest, about 35 books will be launched, and our library section will assist in buying copies of these books for our libraries across the province. This speaks volumes about what we are doing as a department to support our local authors. Program Director, this is not the time for speeches, but for people to enjoy the festival. So with those words, let me thank the National Arts Festival organizers for continuing to organize this festival even in these difficult times. Our artists continue to bear the brand and the responsibility to make sure that they continue to put food on the table does not lie on government alone, but organizers play a crucial role in making sure that isibane sihlala sivuta singacimi de sidlule kule ndebe. We are calling upon all of you to come up with innovative ways in which we can continue having programs like these that continue to entertain and make sure that artists sharpen and use their skills to earn an income. COVID-19 is still very much within us, and le virus is bonissimihlol. It continues to mutate itself day in and day out. Clearly, we cannot fight it by defying the regulations. That means let us outsmart it, let us be innovative, let's make virtual platforms the new normal and make them interesting and appealing to our audiences. With that being said, I wish you all a beautiful festival. Please stay safe and continue to adhere to regulations. Sizawude sidlule kule nto. Let us emerge victorious and beat this deadly virus. Enkosi.
been watching you, yeah. I've been watching you every day of my life. Yeah. Messing around with other guys. Now let me tell you one more time, yeah. One more time. Come on, you're gonna burn out. All my love, you're gonna burn out. All my love, you're gonna burn out. All my love, ooh. Tonight, I'm gonna hold you till you cry. I'm gonna hold you till you bum bum bum. Tonight, I'm gonna hold you till you cry. But as you come to my side, come on, hey, you're gonna burn out. Yeah. Oh my love, you're gonna burn out. Yeah. Oh my love, you're gonna burn out. You're gonna burn out. Oh my love, you're gonna burn out. Oh my love, you're gonna burn out. All my love, you're gonna burn out. Hey. All my love, you're gonna burn out. All my love, ooh. Tonight, let me see you snap your hands. Come on. See you tonight. Tonight, I really need you tonight. The way you smile makes everything okay. And when you need trouble fades away. But when you speak your mind, even the winds obey. And it's the only love that makes me high. See you tonight, yeah. See you tonight, baby. Tonight, I really need you tonight. Take it up now. Tonight, I want to see you tonight. I really need to see you tonight. Need you tonight. Baby, we found love right where we are. Come on, baby. Come on, darling. We found love where we are. When your legs don't work like they used to before, oh, and I can't sweep you off your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Oh, and will your eyes still smile from your cheek? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Baby, no, baby, no. trying to hold back the feeling far too long. Baby, you feel like I feel, baby. Come on, come on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on, baby. Oh, let's get it on, baby. Let's get it on, baby. We belong together. Oh, and to know that I'm right. Ooh, how do you play with my heart? Why do you play with my heart? Can you love me again like you loved me before? This time I want you right back. This time instead, do come to me, and baby, just don't let me down. Although we've come, baby, to the end, baby, head on the road, baby, head on the road, and it's so that you know. I belong to you, baby, baby, baby. On the road, we've come to the end of the road. I can't let you go. You belong to me, to you, God.
That was acapella group Legato, right from the city of Gqeberha. Well, today to usher in our next speaker, we have Imbongi, who goes by the name of Ulia Mamzizi, and he's here to welcome the Honorable Premier of the Eastern Cape, Mr. Oscar Mabuyane.
Mandingathuli elithuba malingadluli mlomo wam awuvumi mandithule kusinina mlomo wam awuvumi mandithule kusinina ngoba phakathi kwesambakanya samathola alduna omthonyama ndatyunjwa njengembongi kodwa kwethi nizuthethela ziko udiza amahlebo phumuhile ngcongolweni emthonyameni kodwa kwethi nuyimbongo uzingafihli makhuba kulinywa ngentonga zakho zomlomo ziphosa amazwi obulumke sivaneni uzukhwebule isiso mzantsi Afrika xa siyela kwantshabalala ngokwenza njalo isikhalo sakho singavakala kungaqhubi ijulius ngqala xa sikonde inyunjana lamanyala ngoba ndimintsika yezibhale ekwaXhosa imbongi ndixhobe ngamaqhalo nezacinga esixhosa ndixhosa kuxhela xhukwana kwaXhosa oxamaye kuphaqulana ndiqhumela usiba ndiluqhagamfule ngezixhobo zam ndigxotha amaxhala ngaxhapha zamaXhosa angancangwanga ndenza amaxhobo okuxhatshaza uxela uxaxaza umxhelo nabhexetshelwa kwantshabalala gxebe kwaXhosa xhosiyana sibe mxhelumnye ndingumXhosa emveli ezantsi emgqubeni kapholo ndingumqabimbola ndingamaqhwetha ebhatyini ezakwandizimbo andilahlanga ekwaXhosa imbo egazini ndayiphila ibuyambo ubucwebecwebe nobuchwepheshe bempucuko emehlweni abantu idyebhanga ntsongo ngoba uqabimbola bam ndinabhongo ndinaguga ndisakuqhosha xela umbombo masibuyela amaXhosa enembo sisingele phantsi zephephi zimbo zona zincikivyo yakwanti inkolo zixhaphaza zixhela umxhelo ziqhubele kunqongophalo amhlawumnene sisingabemveli ezakwandi izimbo zikazityesheli sinqithe emgqubeni phambi kokuba sizinyanya ngamadimoni sihlela amakhamandeleni sihlutha intshontsobeko ebuchotsheni eyakwanti inkolo iqhuse kwekhusini ngosongazasi ziba senzulwini mideke kuthi ziphi zazela kwaXhosa intsinde badala inyala zinqankala kuni zinqonyela zinkunje namathinxaba imihlambi yalana ingaba yenambithe kusina lencindi yekhala masibuyele embo ngoba iqembu labethu sibe nebhongo namhlanje ehlene kwethu ngenxa yobuchwepheshe sikonempucuko sadilika isiseko wethu today we are westernized we are victims of being colonized our minds are poisoned you lost our identity of following Christianity. Where are those days? Where are those days? We're called the Africans, Amakabimbola, isolated from Christians, Amakapokam, treated equally, singing Amakobokam, honoring our sisters as Nyanyam, worshiping Almighty Kamatam, respecting other religions and cultures, so Kobaningo Shanga. Where are those days? Africa for Africans. Must be a lambo.
Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture, MEC for Sport, Recreation, Arts and Culture in our province, Chairperson of the National Arts Foundation, CEO of the National Arts Foundation, our esteemed artists and members of the media. Good afternoon to you all. We are at that time of the year when the world spotlight shines on our province of the Eastern Cape as we proudly present to arts enthusiasts the 47th edition of the National Arts Festival. The advent of COVID-19 pandemic last year forced us to host the 46th edition on virtual platforms for the first time in the history of the festival. Unfortunately, the pandemic is still very much in our midst and is still affecting lives and livelihood. We currently have over 4,500 active cases of the virus in our province, and the Sarah Baartman district, which the seat of Makhanda falls under, has 630 active cases, which is the second highest rate of COVID-19 active cases in our province after the neighboring Nelson Mandela Bay. This means the virus is lurking in our province, ready to inflict harm to our people, and there is no way we could host the normal National Arts Festival. Hence, the 47th edition is also being hosted on the virtual platforms to bring entertainment into the living rooms of our people. Government is working around the clock to ensure that we inoculate the population to protect our people from this virus. There is a glimmer of hope that we might go back to our National Arts Festival next year, as we are observing the physical attendance of fans to sporting activities in Europe, Asia, and US. Despite the COVID-19 pandemic challenges, the National Arts Festival that was born in 1974 in the great city of Makhanda continues to grow in leaps and bounds and is one of the international recognized playgrounds for those who are godly gifted in the art form. The festival continues to make a significant contribution to the GDP of the province, with more than 377 million and 94 million to the city of Makhanda. This is partly the reason why, as provincial government, we have consistently supported the festival for 19 consecutive years without fail. We are not only enabling operational support to the National Arts Festival, but we are also supporting the developmental programs that directly benefit local artists. As mentioned in the State of the Province address in February 2021, tourism will be one of the critical pillars in stimulating the provincial economy. There is no question that it has been hard hit by COVID-19, but the opportunities for growth remains, and major events are part of this. Our province is home to several major events that stimulate and bolster local economies, and the National Arts Festival is one of these major events. The past 2 years have been exceptionally difficult for the organizers of these events, and their host cities have been negatively impacted by the restriction on live events, as they have not been the major beneficiaries of online activities. There is no doubt, however, that events like the National Arts Festival have been everything they could to create online experiences that provide value to both the artistic and technical community and to audience locally and across the globe. In 2020, over 83,000 users visited the National Arts Festival website, and approximately 30% were from abroad, a clear indication of a new audience and a possibly new horizon for the festival. We do note that the National Arts Festival made every attempt to host live festival, although smaller in Makhanda this year, but unfortunately the surge of infection, which signaled and intensified the third wave of COVID-19 infection, hampered these intentions. The importance of partnership with all spheres of government and the private sector is critical for the sustainability and growth of the National Arts Festival. The National Arts Festival is the the product of significant intergovernmental and the private sector investment. It takes a nation to raise an event on this scale, whether live or online. Without the collaboration of the national government, provincial government, the Sarah Baartman district, the Eastern Cape Parks and Tourism Agency, the Makhanda local municipality, the business and Arts South Africa, and of course, as well as Standard Bank, this national celebration of the art would not be possible. Standard Bank is a long-term partner of the festival. It is indeed heartening that the private sector has been part of the festival team for so many years, and even in these hard times where business has been adversely affected by the pandemic. Standard Bank continues to be a firm advocate for the arts. The National Arts Festival is also a partnership with hundreds of artists, creatives, and technicians from across the country and from across the world. There can be no National Arts Festival without artists. Artists are the greatest asset that we must support and nurture if we are to see the continuous growth of the arts industry in South Africa. The importance of this national event to the arts ecosystem and the livelihood of the artists and associated professionals cannot be overestimated. In 2021, the festival reached out to artists and audience in Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, and Gqeberha, making sure that as many people as possible could be part of the 2021 experience. Program Director, our province is evolving. The Eastern Cape Province remains the host of the National Arts Festival, and we have supported the festival in festival's pivots to the digital world. We are proud that the festival and our own Eastern Cape Showcase has adapted so well and so quickly to our current reality, continuing to support the development and showcasing of South African talent. We also note that the festival is also becoming a preferred partner for digital festival, having hosted the International Children's Theatre Organization World Congress in March. This year, the festival has enhanced its digital offering by including live streaming, thus allowing the creative work to be performed in Makhanda and elsewhere to be enjoyed by appointment for audience around the world. These efforts are enhancing the skills of the technicians who are part of the festival and are also ensuring that Makhanda remains at the heart of the festival. The fourth industrial revolution is happening in Makhanda. The festival makes extensive use of technologies that are at its heart, for example, cloud computing, blockchain, and artists are rapidly experimenting with assistive manufacturing techniques such as 3D printing, augmented and virtual reality. Since 2020, the world adopted technology so rapidly and so extensively that there is no going back. The National Arts Festival will continue to adapt and evolve in this space, making sure that it is well placed to offer artists and audiences the best possible platform to perform, exhibit, and of course, consume the arts. As the provincial government, we will continue to walk this journey with the National Arts Festival organizers and our artists. We welcome all artists and arts enthusiasts to this year's edition of the National Arts Festival. Relax and enjoy the performance of our artists from the comfort of your homes. Continue to observe COVID-19 non-pharmaceutical health protocols as they will protect you against this virus. God willing, we will see you in Makhanda next year in our normal National Arts Festival. I thank you.
Enkosi kakhulu Mhlekazi. That was the Honorable Premier of the Eastern Cape, Mr. Oscar Mabuyane, who's officially opened the National Arts Festival for 2021. I'd also like to thank the sign language interpreter who joined me today, Usiwa Piwe. It's time for the Eastern Cape Ensemble to perform to close off what has been a wonderful, wonderful opening. And I think I'm going to go join them on stage. Let's go.
bayohlani nabantu abantu obalondile bayohlani nabantu abantu oyolindlala bayohlani nabantu abantu oyolindlala bayohlani nabantu abantu obalondile bayohlani nabantu abantu obalondile bayohlani nabantu abantu oyolindlala bayohlani nabantu abantu oyolindlala bayohlani nabantu abantu oyolindlala bayohlani nabantu abantu obalondile bayohlani nabantu abantu obalondile bayohlani nabantu ayafa indlala bayohlani nabantu ayafa indlala bayohlani nabantu obalambile bayohlani nabantu obalambile bayohlani nabantu obalambile bayohlani nabantu obalambile bayohlani nabantu oyolindlala bayohlani nabantu oyolindlala bayohlani nabantu obalambile bayohlani nabantu obalambile bayohlani nabantu ayafa indlala bayohlani nabantu ayafa indlala bayohlani nabantu obalambile bayohlani nabantu obalambile bayohlani nabantu bayohlani nabantu.
Iphondo impuma koloni liphondo elibukekayo eligqosileyo ngezecubeko nelinqenqeza phambili kwezendalo. Iphondo lethu lidumile ngobuhle, ngobubele nangemfudumalo. Lo ngumhlaba ophuma amaqhawe omzabalazo. Dibala uRobert Sobukwe, Chris Hani, Raymond Mhlaba, Charlotte Maxeke, Winnie Madikizela Mandela. Kwaye ikwangumhlaba esafumana kuwe umongameli wokuqala omnyama uNelson Rolihlahla Mandela nowayesakuba ngumongameli uThabo Mbeki. Iphondo impuma koloni ngumhlaba onenkolo nenkolo ngokwenhlanga bazo nenkosi ezahlukeneyo. Dibala amabhaca, amaXhosa, amagqunukhwebe, amamfengu, amampondomise kunye namakhoyikhoyi.
Bekabana ngengqoqo bexakwe ingxubaqaka baqabana aqam bexabana ngengqoqo bexakwe ingxubaqaka
elatiqi iqeya laqinge qingeni baliqatha mamanga qotho leqhuthe olatiqi iqeya laqinge qingeni baliqatha mamanga qotho leqhuthe baqabene oqam bexabene ngengqoqo bexakwe ingxubaqaka baqabene oqam bexabene ngengqoqo bexakwe ingxubaqaka elatiqi iqeya laqinge qingeni baliqatha mamanga qotho leqhuthe elatiqi iqeya laqinge qingeni Belikata mamanga koto lekute.
Belikata ngekota lekute
Belikata ngekota lekute Belikata ngekota lekute Belikata ngekota lekute Belikata ngekota lekute Iqhiqa lendlela kuqongqothwane
Iqhiqa lendlela bathi nguqongqothwane
Iqhiqa lendlela kuqongqothwane
Iqhiqa lalendlela bathi nguqongqothwane
Ebeqabele qithapha hayi nguqongqothwane Ebequbule qithapha ayinguqongqothwane ebeqabele gqithapha ayinguqongqothwane ebequbule gqithapha ayinguqongqothwane igqirha lendlela nguqongqothwane 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 lamaqabaqaba imbola lamaqabaqaba imbola qhatha amagqirha aqeqeshwa ezingqondweni lamaqabaqaba imbola qhatha amagqirha aqeqeshwa ezingqondweni lamaqabaqaba imbola qhatha amagqirha aqeqeshwa ezingqondweni lamaqabaqaba imbola qhatha amagqirha aqeqeshwa ezingqondweni
Dandileqwa ngumqomo Dr. Sangoy tasangoya kaqonda nguba ndileqwa ngumqomo waqubula iqhudu waqapha enkayini eqomo ndigqibe Dandileqwa ngumqomo Dr. Sangoy tasangoya kaqonda nguba ndileqwa ngumqomo waqubula iqhudu waqapha enkayini eqomo ndigqibe Dandileqwa ngumqomo Dr. Sangoy tasangoya kaqonda nguba ndileqwa ngumqomo waqubula iqhudu waqapha enkayini eqomo ndigqibe Dandileqwa ngumqomo Dr. Sangoy tasangoya kaqonda nguba ndileqwa ngumqomo waqubula iqhudu waqapha enkayini eqomo ndigqibe
ebeqabele gqithapha
iyaziwa ngelizwi layo elimyoli, elicikozayo nelintyhilozayo. Lamthatha eli lizwi lamuwelisa imifuno, imilambo nditsho nemilwandle. Wafike walidumisa eli lizwi emazweni. Ndithetha ngeMelika, iCanada, iEngland nakumanye amazwe aseYurophu. Yintombi ekrelekrele, ecikiziweyo neciloziweyo. Ukwanguye nomnye umfazi owashiya imbali, not apha eMzantsi Afrika kuphela kodwa nakumanye amazwe, ngoba waba ngumfazi wokuqala ukufumana isidanga kwiyunivesithi yaphesheya eWilberforce University. Wabuya kweli loMzantsi Afrika akahlala phansi. Wafike wawalwela amalungelo abantu besifazane. Wahamba wafika wakwazi noba akwazi ukumela amanye abesifazane belizwe laseMzantsi Afrika. Wakhokhela nemibutho efana ne-African National Congress Women's League apho wayelandelwa ngabanye abafazi. Namhlanje sitya ukubila kwelizwi lakhe, ngoba thina singabanye zange sambona, kodwa imisebenzi yakhe siyayibona. Kungako sisithi wasilwela kwade kwasekufeni.
Hallelujah.
Hey,
Jwale re loketse ho kena mekoting ya dijadi. Ha le taditse mantomane di a bua. Ke bua Sexhosa, ke bua Sesotho. Shwalane, shwalane, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Shwalane, shwalane, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Ne ke metsi kgwedi fele, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Ne ke metsi kgwedi fele, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Shwalane, shwalane, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Shwalane, shwalane, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Ne ke metsi kgwedi fele, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Ne ke metsi kgwedi fele, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Akama hloriala mokwena. O akgele morao maswetso. Jwale ke nakong tsa hae phiri ya matlama. Motlolo wa peta sefate seholo. Kgwegu le Sotho la ho fepa madimo. Le hara madimo ke bolela borakotswana. Kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Shwalane, shwalane, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Ne ke metsi kgwedi fele, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Ne ke metsi kgwedi fele, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Ye shwalane, shwalane, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Shwalane, shwalane, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Shwalane, shwalane, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Shwalane, kgwedi fele, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Ne ke metsi kgwedi fele, kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle. Shwalane, shwalane, 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 kilo mulata shwalane ha tshwarehle.
Uyakalo, 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 uyakalo. Funa ukukhibela imfeni. Wojen funa ukukhibela imfeni. Wojen funa ukukhibela imfeni. Wojen funa ukukhibela imfeni. Uyakalo, 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 uyakalo. Funa ukukhibela imfeni. Emapondweni sosiwa ngempeli. 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 Hey, 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 hey.
Lomdulala naye zukumjonge mini yewe mama. 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 Bijilumdana mgathe zistunzela. Bijilumdana mgathe zistunzela. Lomdulala naye zukumjonge mini yewe mama. Lomdulala naye ngondwani buchane yewe mama. Lomdulala naye ngondwani buchane yewe mama. Ubijilumdana mgathe zistunzela. Ubijilumdana mgathe zistunzela.
La belle Langa! La belle Langa! Got this fight with Pitchy P and just Kuku got to look to Lala. Yabu Mbete, Messi Gogu Tulum Yatela. Did you Allah? halala kuwe mama olweni ndithi halala ndithi halala kuwe mama olweni ndithi halala ndithi halala kuwe qeda ndithi halala ndithi halala kuwe khanyayo ndithi halala ndithi halala kuwe ntombi yakabuvindaba ndithi halala kaloku wena ukumsekela kwisizwe saseXhosa kaloku wena uphuma kuwo sesizwe sikakwathube sithi thathi sizwe ungumbethi ohadi ungumtywatyuthi wasitonotono yiloo nto ndithi sonke isizwe masiphazamente yiloo nto sithi sonke masigobeni intloko kunjanje ngoba kaloku iyavuthwa kamama imbiza ngoba kaloku iyavuthwa kamama imbiza
masemena kakwazi nokuhlakula umuzu vele masemena kakwazi nokuhlakula umuzu vele masemena kakwazi nokuhlakula ule umntu endinaye yewe mama ule umntu endinaye yewe mama ewe mama ewe mama Sebenzele oh ininga kumithi uzale zethunzela zikusebenzele oh ininga kumithi uzale zethunzela zikusebenzele ewe mama ole 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 ewe mama Mgathi sisithunzela Phikile umntana mgathi sisithunzela Uphikile umntana mgathi sisimama ewe mama Uphikile umntana mgathi sisithunzela Uphikile umntana mgathi sisithunzela Olololilisa Ayana ngololo mami Ayamolo mamadi, Ayamolo mamaki, Ayamdolo mondeza, Ayamdolo mamaki, Ayamdolo leleza, Ano jujumbo fanaki, Olondo bombondo, Osno dombazana, Osna domuzuna, Ayamdolo mamaki, Ayamolo mamaki, Ayamolo mamaki. Mama, ay molo mama, oh molo mama, oh molo mama, hello mama, oh molo mama.
Siongana kantanina, siongana kantanina. Yayibona nalenkunzi yenkomo oyo lenkunzi yenkomo ehlakayo Siyangena kantanina Siyangena kantanina Yayibona nalenkunzi yenkomo oyo lenkunzi yenkomo ehlakayo Esibayelise yenkomo Siyongena kanjani mehlabayo siyongena kanjani na siyongena kanjani na yayibona nale nkunzi yenkomo kukhona inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo siyongena kanjani na siyongena kanjani na yayibona nale nkunzi yenkomo kukhona inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo yo yeah yo yeah yo kukhona inkunzi yenkomo yo inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo yo yeah yo yeah yo kukhona inkunzi yenkomo yo inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo siyongena kanjani na siyongena kanjani na yayibona nale nkunzi yenkomo yo inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo siyongena kanjani na siyongena kanjani na yayibona nale nkunzi yenkomo kukhona inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo yo yeah yo yeah yo inkunzi yenkomo yo inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo yo yeah yo yeah kukhona inkunzi yenkomo yo inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo siyongena kanjani na siyongena kanjani na yayibona nale nkunzi yenkomo kukhona inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo siyongena kanjani na siyongena kanjani na yayibona nale nkunzi yenkomo kukhona inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo yo yeah yo yeah yo kukhona inkunzi yenkomo yo inkunzi yenkomo ehlabayo esibayeni senkomo
you have it, the official opening of the 48th Annual National Arts Festival. Thank you so much to the Eastern Cape Ensemble for that lovely, enriching performance that truly depicts the heritage of the Eastern Cape. Our performers as well for the night, Siyabulela. Your hard work and dedication over the months have not gone unnoticed. The Eastern Cape is boasting and overflowing with talent, and tonight's opening was just a depiction of the things yet to come. So be sure to log on to the National Arts Festival website where you can keep track of the happenings. Here's to going beyond the even days of amazing. We hope you enjoyed the night.